Alright, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, bringing you another episode of FIFA Ultimate Team for FIFA 15. This is going to be the second game of our Division 9 series against the AI seasons here, and you can see this is going to be the first time I am going up against a professional difficulty team. So I was a little bit nervous before I played. It's been several weeks since I've actually even played a FIFA game, and to jump back into it right up against a professional opponent is... it's going to be a little bit tricky. So we're jumping into it here. I got a quick look at the lineup, and let's go ahead and start this game.
Well, the target for this team after that first win in the opening match is to have 6 points on the table after 2 games.
Yeah, and what a start that would be, and you just don't know how far this team can go during this campaign.
This is the Leicester City lineup. First half has begun here.
Alright, so off we go. Now, this game was a tough one. Both myself and the opposing team were pretty tough on each other defensively. It was hard to get a lot of stuff going, so we're already 15 minutes into the game before we get our first highlight here, and a huge sliding tackle. And you can see that this game was definitely getting pretty physical. Now on the other side of the field, it looks like, we're actually going to rip that right from him. And we got Sturridge on his last game before he needs a contract. He's going to try to break into the box here. Nice kick with his left leg, but I don't know, it was a little ambitious. Was a little bit close, but you can see this is already 20 minutes into the game. So the highlights were tough pickings here. It was hard to really come up with a lot of nice plays against the professional difficulty, at least at my skill level. But we do have Sturridge here, and when you have Sturridge, you always have a chance. He's breaking through the box here, sidestepping defender, and he ends up just losing the ball. So, once again, a failed attack here, and we're unable to break through. Now we do have a second attempt here. Cork with the footwork here. Going to actually break past like 4 defenders here and get into the box, but it looks like he's trying a little bit too hard, and once again, a very aggressive tackle. He did hit the ball first, so it's fair game, but imagine if he just made one little mistake there, we'd have a penalty. Sturridge is so fast. Look at that foot, or that footwork there going. He gets the ball over to Januzaj, and another really hard sliding tackle. This game, the storyline of this game was physical defense. Like, we were both physical with each other throughout the whole game, and the referees were letting us play. You can see here a little bit of bumping and jostling, trying to get the ball away, but they're actually breaking through, and it looks like this is going to be their first scoring attempt here, and this one was incredibly close, but that player was just unable to hit the net, sliding it right past the left post there. Close one there. Goalie wasn't necessarily ready for that. Now we are on a throw in here, already in the second half, still a 0-0 game. Looks like we're going to take the ball, but then give it away quickly, and it's setting up another scoring chance for the opposing team, but that one is actually going to get cleaned up pretty easily and actually kickstart a counterattack here, as Sturridge is doing what Sturridge does best, man, just breaking right through the defense. He's actually going to get past everybody, and he does manage to score a goal here late into the second half, 60 minutes through, and we do finally get our first goal. Forgive my voice there for the past couple seconds. I've been talking kind of fast, and my voice was just catching up with me there. But yeah, here we can see Sturridge giving it his all there, actually doing a complete front flip over the goalie after he made contact there. So in his last game for the team, he was definitely trying his best to get a goal, and it works out for him there. Sturridge pretty happy with himself here. Again, 60 minutes into that game before we were finally able to get a goal. Now we're in the 70th minute, and Sturridge once again, he's actually going to have the ball stripped from him, and it looks like the opposing team might be trying to get something done here. I don't know. There's a lot of jostling here. Again, moving up the right side of the field this time, and the defense is overreacting just a little bit, allowing the opposing team to get closer and closer to our goal, and they're actually in the box now. And, okay, well, that one was a little bit of an ambitious play from the attacker, and, just goes wide. So once again, though, G-Dogs desperately trying to defend a 1-0 lead. Once again, opposing team gets the ball into the box, and this time there's going to be a whistle. And there's a little bit of a pushing and shoving here going on, and we're going to take a look at this replay. It didn't look that harmful. I'm not sure why there was a whistle, but it looks like they might actually be setting up for a penalty kick here. And we take a look at the replay, and okay, I mean, I guess he did sort of knee him in the ball sack a little bit there, but come on. It actually is going to be a penalty kick here, and this is the first time I've ever been put in a position where I needed to play goalie on a penalty kick. So I'm pretty nervous here and trying to figure out which way this player is going to go. And here it comes. He actually rings it right off the crossbar. No reaction at all from me, but then off the rebound, he puts it in. But wait, it looks like there was another whistle, and as an offensive player, seeing the referee make that pose, I think it's just the funniest thing in the world. He just looks like such a D-bag standing there with his flag. But that was offside, and we got to see in the replay somewhere there was an offside there. So that goal didn't count. So the G-Dogs are getting incredibly lucky here. And in the 88th minute, 89th minute now, Sturridge once again blowing past everybody. This is the last minute he's going to play for the G-Dogs, and he does manage to score his last goal of the game. And this one was a little bit lucky, but I attribute it to the fact that he's like an 85 overall player and able to make these kind of shots. He rings it right off the post there, pulls it back, and off his back foot just twirls and kicks it right through. So nice shot there from Sturridge, and that's going to give us a 2-0 lead. So, you know, securing the victory for us, you would think. Well, let's take a look here, because there is going to be 5 minutes of extra time for the blue opposing team, and they are going to start with the ball right here. So we're going to just let this last clip of the game play out, just so that you guys can have a real feel of how things went down here. So we take the ball pretty easily. G-Dogs are thinking, all right, let's just go ahead and play defensively. Just move the ball around a little bit, and at a certain point you eventually have to start moving up the field. So we'll move it up here, get the ball to Sturridge, and there's actually a giveaway here. Okay, no big deal. Well, this dude is like the soccer version of Peyton Manning, and he just launches a pass all the way into the box, and then the soccer version of like Marvin Harrison just receives that pass and puts it through in one of the nicest goals the AI has ever scored on me from half court or half field or whatever. And look at that replay. That is just ridiculous. I wonder if that's some sort of like comeback mechanic for the AI, but geez, there was really nothing I can really do about that. That is a beautiful goal by the opposing team, but luckily, yeah, that guy's really happy about it. I don't know. I like to think that's like the dude's brother, and they had a fight before the game, and he said he wasn't going to show up, but then he does show up, and he gets to see, you know, his brother score a nice goal like that. But anyway, time does eventually run out, and we do win the game 2-1. It was a stressful game because just defensively, both of us were having a really hard time getting anything done. But in the end, a 2-1 score, 2-1 victory for the G-Dogs, and that's going to be the hardest game for quite a while. There is another professional opponent coming up maybe 4 or 5 games down the line, but nice to get that win under our belt, and it's looking like Division 9 is going to be pretty simple for us. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. As always, leave comments down below if you have anything to say, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.